VW has decided to update its best-selling SUV, the T-Cross. Prices start from 462,200 for the base model Life. The top range R-Line is going for around 533,100. Now the big question is, has VW done enough to convince us to buy this T-Cross over something like the Chery Tiggo 4 Pro or a Mahindra XUV 3XO? We have a lot of options to choose from in this compact SUV segment. So VW are trying to keep up with the standards set by Chery with the Tiggo 4 Pro, because I still believe this is the best car to buy in this segment. And then Mahindra 3XO looks very good, man. I saw it on the road in Durban a couple of weeks ago and I was immediately blown away. A year ago I reviewed the XUV 300, which is the name of the outgoing model, and that car was so disappointing. Not because it was bad, but because it had so much potential, and Mahindra unleashed that potential with this 3XO. The T-Cross is now being offered in 3 spec levels. There's a Life, a Style, and this R-Line is the top of the range model. The 1-liter 70 kW TSI engine and the 1.5-liter 110 kW engine that was previously on the R-Line has now been axed. All the trims are now powered by the same 1-liter 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine, which will give you 85 kW and 200 Nm of torque. This is the same engine you will find on the Polo Life and the Polo R-Line. It is mated to a dual-class transmission across the range. You get different looks depending on the model that you choose. This is the base model Life, this is the mid-spec Style, and this is the top range R-Line trim. The R-Line comes with these gorgeous IQ Lights LED matrix headlamps with separate daytime running light. It is standing on these 17-inch Valencia alloy wheels. The LED rear combination lamps are standard on the Style and the R-Line model. They look very gorgeous. This interior is the biggest update for me. The old one was starting to feel its age. I like the fact that it doesn't look similar to the Polo Life's interior, which was the case in the outgoing models. This doesn't take away the feel of driving a VW car though. I think VW increased the quality of material in this T-Cross. The dashboard has now soft touch materials, and that is very impressive. This is what you should be expecting from such a big brand, to be honest. Now across the range, you get this free floating touchscreen and a digital instrument cluster without having to pay extra. From the Style, you get this dual zone climate control. The R-Line get these lovely seats. To be honest with you, I love this interior. As compact as it is here at the back, knee room and leg room is acceptable. You have 2 Type-C USB ports and no rear air vents. Your boot space is still 377 liters, which I think is acceptable at this segment. Underneath the 4th floor, there's this spare wheel. VW added a number of standard features in this T-Cross. You now get wireless charging as standard, there's cruise control as standard, front and rear parking sensors are standard, driver and passenger front airbags are standard, along with side airbags and curtain airbags, which are in front and rear. So they really prioritize safety with this facelifted model, and I quite like that. If you like to add more extra nice features to your T-Cross, you have to pay extra, as usual. There's a travel assist package for 13,100. It will give you adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist with traffic jam assist. For me, I wouldn't even bother myself with this package, because 9 times out of 10, I won't be using it. The Comfort Package Plus gives you keyless access and locking, a keyless starting system, and a rear view camera. You will pay 16,500 for this one. Seat heating will cost you 6,000 rands, and the Beats audio sound system will add an extra 10,700 rands. To be honest with you, for me all these features are not really worth it. Maybe a reversing camera, but then when you look at something like a Tiggo 4 Pro Elite DCT, it comes with a 360-degree view camera as standard. with adaptive cruise control as standard as well. And this car will cost you 415,000 rands 900, which is 47,000 cheaper than the bottom range T-Cross model. But I won't be too harsh on VW with this T-Cross. I personally think they've cried their best shame. This is a good looking car with acceptable standard features and good safety features. The only problem is the price. At 500,000, you're looking at cars like the J-Coupe J7, the Chery Tiggo 7 Pro Max, and you're looking at something like the Mazda CX-5 even. And these are all bigger cars compared to this T-Cross. Personally, I wouldn't buy this T-Cross, simply just because of its price. Or maybe I just love what Chinese SUVs are offering at the moment. I would personally go for a top range Chery Tiggo 4 Pro or a top range Mahindra XUV 3XO. And both these cars even come with sunroofs, which this T-Cross doesn't come with. I would also consider a facelifted Kia Sonet, but as my last option. There are so many cars superior to this T-Cross who are offering more value for money in this segment. We are really spoiled for choices. But we must applaud VW for trying. They made the facelift without lifting the price. It's still not enough though. Let's say I were to be forced to buy this T-Cross. I would personally go for a mid-spec style model, which is priced at 501,300. If I were to finance this over 72 months, at an interest rate of 11.50% with no balloon or a deposit, I would be paying around 9,762 rands per month. And if I were to add 2,500 for insurance and another 2,500 for petrol, my monthly cost of ownership would be around 14,762 rands per month. This VW T-Cross, I will pass. I will see you on the second-hand car market. We'll meet again on our next video. Until next time. Peace.